Hi folks, I'm here. I'm at camp. We lost part of the roof. We had a big windstorm. I lost 2 more trees, but that's okay. So it's a little bit chilly today when you're in the wind. It's not too bad, but it's pretty wet over here. And today, go figure, you probably can't see, I'm in sneakers today. I don't normally wear sneakers. My hammer in the way. There we go. But I don't have my big boots on today. I wasn't planning on coming out. I was thinking about it. So for lunch today, again, will be, what was it? Smoked oysters and some pickled eggs. So sorry if I keep running out of a camera frame, but I'm trying to stay out of a puddle. Yeah, so we're gonna light the stove. Just if I kneel down, I want to make sure that I'm not getting soggy, because it's pretty soggy out here today. But yeah, I didn't fasten or weigh the tin down on the top, so that blew over. It's not a big deal. It's back up, as you can see. I got it back up, the orange stuff right there. But yeah, over here at the stove, right there, all down on the floor there, the ground, it's pretty soggy. And then I got this big pile down here. Hold it like that. You see my foot? Anybody see my foot? Well, down here, I'm just raking that up. There's still actually ice under there. A little bit, right there. So, I'm just out here. Crows are talking. I love my crows. They're awesome. But yeah, it was one of those days. It was day to get out. I had to get out, go have some fun. Oh my God. My hair is just crazy. It matches the rest of me. Woo! So anyways, I'm gonna light a fire, clean up some more, and see what I can get done today. And, I'm trying to prop the tablet up, but it's so wet. There's no place to put it. Same problem I always have, so. But, let's light this fire. Let's find my lighter. First, I need some birch bark. Yeah. There's a piece. That'll do. Think that'll do? I think that'll do. So I'm going to set you on the stove while I rip this up, because it's not going yet. But my one friend said, well, why don't you try to prop up your tablet? Well, it's hard to prop up the tablet, because stupid thing doesn't want to stay. Not only do I need a new pair of sunglasses, apparently I need a new case for my tablet. Or, you know what? I was thinking, hey, you know those plate stands, and you get a nice fancy plate, and it's this little V thing, that sits like so, and your plate sits on it? That would work, wouldn't it? Oh, my foot's getting wet. Don't worry, I did bring boots, but there's a pair in the truck. But I wasn't really planning on coming out, but figure why not? It's a nice day. So, but yeah, I see I got another tree down. It's not the Widowmaker that was up there. But it was one next to it that I never even saw was cracked or nothing. So that just goes to show that the ones that you do see might not necessarily be the problem tree. So, oh, come on now. Alright, well, I'm going to get this lit. And if I do that, well, obviously you can't sit where you're sitting, because I'll just burn it up. Which means you'll burn up with it. We can't have that. But yeah, I think I'm going to need this anyways. So yeah, today I just brought a couple pickled eggs for lunch. And I brought some smoked oysters. Or smoked mussels. I like those. They're high in protein, so it's a good little snack. Alright. Are you feeling stuffed? Are you stuffed? Get stuffed, right? Well, you're stuffed. Okay. Let's spin you around. Alright, let's get down in here. Spin you around. Now you're just sitting on my knee. I got my camera backwards, so. There we go. Okay. Let's get this started. Let's get this party started, huh? Yeah, I need a stick. Just to push that in a little bit. Alright, there we go. Ouch, that's hot. Okay. Can you see it? Alright. Okay, well, I'm going back this way because I gotta find a ponytail. Otherwise, it's not just my campfire and my stove that's going to be all lit up. I might get lit up too. Well, I brought a couple beverages with me, and I don't have to drive out of here today, so yeah, I might get lit up as well. Alright, we'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, gotta do it. You know I gotta do it. You know I got chickens, right? You know I love my chickens. You know I get lots and lots of eggs. It's lunchtime. It's a pickled egg. Oh, those are good. Okay. I'm not going to make you watch me eat a pickled egg. It's not pretty because I got 2 of them. Lunchtime. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I got a message, an email from some woman or some guy. I can't tell by the name. And they said, why don't you wear makeup when you're out doing stuff? You wear makeup other times. How come you don't wear makeup when you go out in the woods? Well, who am I going to, like, look attractive for? Sam Squinch? What, you think I should get pretty and let them steal my pickled eggs? Of course I'm not wearing makeup when I get out here. Why? That's just a waste of Maybelline. Do you know what that stuff costs? Alright, well, I hope you have a great day. I'm not really doing much, just sitting here listening to the birds, having my lunch. I'm hiding because if they see me eating an egg, they're going to be pretty pissed. It's not one of theirs, but still. You know, they'll be like, where's my egg? But I just did a bit of raking. And I'm just moving some sticks and saplings and cutting down some small trees. It's not a big deal. It's really nothing to film. So when something exciting happens, I'll start filming. But in the meantime, I'm just going to eat some pickled eggs. And yeah, go figure after this, smoked mussels. Most people's like, that's disgusting. Well, I need the calories and the protein, so... Sorry. Okay, bye. Haha, my wood pile's gone, and the hump is going down. That's the spot that was frozen. That's all I've pretty much done. I haven't done anything, really. There's the green tarp I put up, but all back here, that's all torn down now. Got my little fire. Straighten up in here, put the wood pile on this side. Can't really turn it around. It's hard to do things with a tablet. But yeah, I'm still eating my lunch. Pickled eggs and smoked mussels. But don't worry, folks. If that sounds disgusting, I don't eat them together. I eat a pickled egg now, and then I'll eat a pickled egg later. And then if I start getting hungry around dinner time, I'll slam some, you know, smoked mussels or oysters. I can't remember which ones they are. But yeah, see? These containers are awesome. They don't leak in your backpack. This had all kinds of juice. I already poured the juice out. But this had all kinds of juice from the eggs, and it didn't leak at all. So, if you can get your hands on some of these, who are they by? Snap Lock. These are awesome. Alright, see? Sneakers today. Go figure. And you know what the best part about sneakers are? Is they're light and they're comfortable. The worst part about the little sneakers are? Well, one, they're covered in mud, and my feet are wet. And that's just from walking around here. As you see, I had to rake a bunch of stuff in front of the stove because, yeah, it's pretty mucky here and here. And in here's pretty wet too. But that's because this pile right here was that frozen pile. Remember, the side of the shelter just went to this post. But yeah. So, anyways, just hanging out. Oh, ravens are talking. They spotted it. They know I'm eating something. Probably smell the vinegar. But yeah, I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun too. Happy Saturday. Okay, I better get back to work. Well, puttering. We're calling it puttering today because I'm not really doing anything. That little fire there, just barely going. In case you're wondering why the stones are up on top, one, I like hot rocks. When I do get cold, I can take one off and just stick it inside my sweater. Helps keep me warm. You know, I'm not really going anywhere if I'm just sitting, so they're nice to have. Like, you know, you're just like a hot water bottle, but it's a rock. And two, because that chimney doesn't fit, it helps hold the chimney up when it's windy, so. But yeah, they keep you warm. Hot rocks are a good thing. So remember, if you get a chance to go outside and practice your bushcraft skills, go practice. Because nobody's perfect. You never get it right the first time out. You always learn. Every day you're learning something new. And you just got to try different things. Do what makes you happy. You know, never mind if people think you look like an idiot. Like, what are you doing? You look like an idiot. Well, you know what? I'm having a good time. Is it bushcraft? No, probably not. I like to think of it as fun craft. So I like to go out and practice my fun craft skills, because bushcraft these days is overrated. You go on YouTube and I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos on people doing bushcraft, and a lot of them are false. You know, they just make it look like that's what they're doing. But this is real. Y'all know my situation. This is real. I'll even show you my wet socks. I'm not scared to show you wet socks. But yeah, just sitting here enjoying my lunch. That's my garbage bucket. What's in it? Empties. And some plastic. And what else is in there? A couple bottle caps, beer caps, whatever. And that little tube right there was from one of those wardrobe things, you know, that you buy at IKEA. You use that to hang your hangers off of. I just keep that, and when I have to blow into my stove, I just wrap my glove around the end of her there so I don't have the metal touch my mouth, and that's my bellows, and that works. So everything has a purpose. And there's my ugly old bench. And that was here, excuse me, I'm swallowing. That was here when I moved in, but you can tell that obviously they took a piece of flooring, and it's all cracked and beat up now, but they used a piece of flooring to put over one of those old footstools or little sit stools, and it still works. So I'll probably rip that off and put something else on it. But hey, it was waterproof for the longest time. But I think I'll use a different piece of vinyl, maybe like boat seat cover or something. But I'm not going to throw it out because there's nothing wrong with it. And it's perfect for camp. Just, you know, gives you that feeling of sitting on the floor and getting all the pricklies from all the... Look at all the holes in it. It's been beat up lots. But there's nothing else wrong with it other than just the cover on it. And 2 screws on each side. Seat comes off. Boom, boom. Recover it. So I'm not worried. It's for camp. Works for me. And my trusty old saw. Can't get any rustier than it is. But she works like a hot diggity. Okay, well, I'm off. I'm going to go eat my other egg. Like I say, y'all don't need to see that. So I hope you have a beautiful weekend. God bless you. I love you. Thanks for watching this video. And I'll get in touch with you again sometime during the week. And when I actually do something other than just sit around enjoying the day. All right, y'all take care now. Bye. My feet are wet. Well, it's about 5 o'clock. That's me calling it a day. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll show you. I didn't do much today. I just kind of tidied up, did some raking. That spot down here on the ground still pretty frozen. But, you know, give it a couple more days. Next time, I mean, I'll come out with boots on. My feet are wet. But I ate my lunch, and I had my little fire, and I tidied up, and I raked the yard, and, well, it's not really a yard, but I'm making progress, so I'll spin it around and I'll show you. Okay, the hump here is almost gone. You can see where the tin blew off in that, because we had a lot of wind again. You can see it's really wet there, and it's nice and dry over here. But I moved the wood pile because obviously it got wet there. All right, till I secure it. But there's a little back door. I just put a stool in front. That's the firebowl I'm talking about. But I do have stone that goes all the way around it. So I just put it in here for now. Keep it out of the weather if the tin holds up. But I got it all raked. Back up a little bit. So I got a little kindling pile just tidying up. There's my chair where it always is. I just pushed it back a little bit. Got the wood pile. Taking the bucket with me this time. My rake, and, you know. So come back out here. As I come across moss, I don't want to like keep killing it because it's on like these old boards. And I really don't want it just to get rid of the boards to have the moss die. So we'll see if it'll set into this wet, rotten wood. But I don't know. But that pile, the pile has come down. That's where all this stuff came from. And then there's a bunch around the side here. I'm just putting it up right there until I got a use for the moss. And then I'll peel the moss off and dispose of this stuff because it's really rotten, right? But we'll just keep going around and maybe just keep piling moss on it. Who knows? But as you can see, all these little flakes that look like sawdust, that's the squirrel. He's been super busy eating pine cones, but they're still frozen. So that's why I'm having an issue with it. But I raked up as much as I could. I saved a tree. And even that piece right there of moss, that's frozen on that board. And I saved another little tree. right there. And then I saved that little tree. But this log that's down, like I said, I started filling in along the log to make it more like a raised platform. My fire's out now, so. But I just raked everything up. But look at the roots starting already. This is why you should never have a fire on the ground in the forest. Because I don't know if that would happen here, but it's possible because there's a lot of duff. But say you had a fire and you didn't clean all that out and it smoldered and kept smoldering when you thought it was out, it could travel those roots and pop up somewhere else, and then you could have a real problem on your hands, like a forest fire. But I don't want to foreshadow, so I don't do it. And my green tarp's just over there. Like I said, I got most of that tore down, so that's cool. I still got to figure out what I'm doing with all of this. But as you can see all along here, it's starting to build up now, so it's no more walking and getting your foot caught underneath. And then it goes over to my pile. I keep hearing loud bangs. I don't know. It's almost like somebody's shooting or something. They shouldn't be. Nothing's in season at the moment. And then, you know, this little spot. That's just my messy area. But that's what it looks like from the outside. So I step back a little bit farther. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it. So if Brother Hornery ever shows up and brings his Hillary, his Miss Hillary, at least we got a place to hang out if it rains. So that'll be cool. Then we can go down to the creek, go fishing and, you know, what have you. He likes to fish, so. But this here, I thought would be a good place just to hang out. So as you can see, it's coming. Once I move this, I think the soil underneath it should be really rich from all the rotting wood. So I might actually do a forest garden right here. And then along this right there, just fence it in a little bit and run it over. And just do this area right there like a little forest garden. But this is my forever happy place. This is mine. I don't plan on leaving it. I don't plan on giving it up. And once the plastic all comes down and everything, I think we'll do okay. So, like I said, I didn't get a lot done today. It was mostly about just enjoying the weather. I'm only in just a hoodie and a wet pair of sneakers and just a pair of tights today. Like, they're super thin. Might as well be out here in pantyhose. But it's warm enough for it, except for the wind, obviously. And the ground's just a little bit squidgy. So, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love it when you guys watch my video and it's like you're here with me as I, you know, play like a little kid, right? Precision is the, what did they say? Precision is the death of progress. Well, I got a lot of progress done without precision. So that works for me. So I'm not too worried about it. But it keeps rain off my head. It's a place to hang out. It's a place to relax. I can have my fires. Now, with spin you around slow. Now, with the firebowl, I won't be having the fire in the stand. Because as you can see, it's, yeah, I'm not comfortable with that in here. Even if I dig the hole maybe and set it down in the ground, it would only have to be like a very, very low fire. And that would just be to, you know, cook or something. But I don't really need that inside because I can, once my walls are up, I can bring this one in. I do have 4 other little outdoor wood stoves and they're all small. It's just a matter of where to place the chimney. So, you know, as long as I got a clear shot, then it's not around any trees, then I'm good. So if I want to cook, I can cook on that. And then this, like I say, this here, sorry I keep pointing, but that'll go over by the stump. And then that'll have 3 walls of windbreak around it. So if the sparks are going to go anywhere, they're going to hit me, right? So that way at least you know I'm paying attention. Alright, so thank you very much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have fun. I hope you go out and enjoy some nature. You know, even if you just go to the park or something. You know. Let's look out there. Look at how sunny it is out there. It's just gorgeous. I know you can't see, all my sticks are in the way. Let's get past the sticks. There we go. Look at that. That's my church right there. That's my everything right there. Alright, well, God bless you. I love you. Jesus loves you. You be good to one another, and remember, keep your moonshine on. Otherwise, you can't see in the dark. Bye now.